Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Tylon and we are back with part number 11, I believe it is now, through our walkthroughs of Trials of Fire. We are continuing on where we last left off, where we were doing the God run here, which I think was Trial of the Gods or something like that. Something along the lines of that. It is a different playthrough than the normal Trials of Fire. Again, we are trying the different campaigns, different quest lines. This one requires us to beat 4 bosses, so this is the first time we're not fighting 3, but we are fighting 4 bosses. We're going to continue off where we left off, which was we defeated the passage to the Underworld. We were able to get in, and now we're going to kind of explore the Underworld. So it's going to be interesting. I hope you guys will have some fun today. I know I definitely will. We are sitting pretty good for achievements there, 14 out of 31, so almost at the halfway point. Would love to unlock another one. We'll see where today brings us to. But what I'd like to do first is welcome anyone new to the channel. If you are new here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on those notifications. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Please let me know by hitting the like video or commenting down below or sharing this video so we can help grow this community. I do appreciate any and all help, especially if you like all things Trial of Fire or video games in general, as there is a lot more in store for this channel. We will also be dabbling into a little bit more stuff in the future with hobbies, collectible card games, all that fun stuff. Lots in store. Would appreciate any and all help. Without further ado, let's get into Trials of Fire here. We don't want to do that. We want to continue our adventure. That would have been sad if we would have lost all our world. So there we are. We have the Passage of the Underworld we just defeated here. We're going to go in here and explore these caverns. With any luck, we'll get something here. You enter a large cave. The roof is completely exposed to the air, despite the fact you're 50 feet or so underground. 4 smaller tunnels branch off from the central chamber. 2 are blocked up by collapsed earth. We can explore the tunnel with the pentagram symbol, 50% reward, 50% health damage. Explore the tunnel with the pickaxe symbol, 50% obsidian, 50% injury. Leave the way you came. We're going to go for the health damage. A tunnel leads to a vestibule with a 5-pointed star symbol on the ground, with each point leading to a separate passage which ends in a chamber. So as you cross a rune-inscribed threshold, you start to feel very unwell, though, and blood starts to flow out your nose and ears. Ooh, that wasn't a pleasant one. We'll go back down to this town then. With any luck, let's see. Could be a burrow or a den, but it seems too large. Ahead, you see the shiny scales of a giant snake-like creature and freeze. That is 100, 33% food, 33% injury. I feel like we're going to approach the creature. Creature is quite dead, so you wander around it trying to find the section that looks like it will yield the most meat. Shana chooses a place and drives the weapon in, but the wound releases a spitting function of acid which splatters all over her body. Oh no! She received a broken arm. Become weak until the end of your next turn. Play this card to remove it from battle. Interesting. Okay, well, at least we're sheltered. So what we're going to do here is we are going to heal our injury here. We've got to get rid of that. Rest. Get ourselves back up. We can upgrade an item again. So that's the first time I've ever tried to heal something. It's good that we had that in play. Burning. Next card you play will be 0. That's not too bad. The melee attack 5. That would be nice too. I feel like we're going to hold off on leveling up. We're just going to go back here. Rest one more time so we're fully healed. We've got the food, so might as well do it. And now, break camp, and here we go. Let's go do this main quest, because neither of those worked for us well. Here we are. You enter the ruined dwarven town, marveling at the colossal pillars still standing over centuries. The party runs into the direction of inhuman screams coming from the west, and after a few minutes of travel, you come across clear signs of battle. By the time you arrive, it appears that you missed a vicious confrontation. Only 2 figures remain standing, a battered elf slumped against the wall, and a monstrous humanoid creature towering over him. The creature walks on 4 of its spidery appendages, human feet gliding a few inches above the ground. It hears your approach and quickly turns to face the group. Ooh, what is this? Is it going to be another... So it is another Fury. This time it's a Fury Liche. Now, we were able to get rid of the Fury pretty quickly. With any luck, we're going to be able to do that as well. Each hero that plays 3 draws 3. I feel like we might be able to... I don't think we're going to get too far this turn. I feel like you might be able to. 2, 2. I don't think we're going to get there. think we can do Show the Way. It's going to allow us to activate. Okay, we got Prowl as well. Defend 3. I really don't see value in biding time right now, nor do I see value in pairing Lunge. I don't love the thought of Adrenaline, but we're going to lose that anyway, so we might as well do that. Get rid of this blow to the head. Do we just take the defense? Maybe. I think that might be the play and hold on to this. We'll end our turn. We'll have some defense. Let's see what this thing does. Operation, every time you play a non-power card, defend equal to its original shockwave. Oh, it pushed me in all forms of directions, really wrecking my plan there. Okay. Advance 3 still gets us over there, which is good. And with any luck, we'll be able to get you back over here. Don't need Last Stand this early into the game. I don't know if we're going to be able to inspire, truth be told. I'm thinking we get a Dreadfly out. And I feel like get rid of this. We can't exert, but we can probably get a Chaos Missile in, maybe. Maybe not. You got to be within 3, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. Let's undo that, actually. Let's get rid of Chaos Missile. I feel like we might as well power you up. We're going to start to defend you, though, because I know it's only a matter of time. That would be fantastic to play, so we're going to get rid of that so you get a little defense. And that's going to be the end of our turn. Let's see what this creature does. Ooh, deal 5 damage, almost taking out our Dreadfly, but that's exactly what the Dreadfly is meant to do. I'm okay with that. In fact, we're going to get the Dreadfly right up in its face, and with any luck, it's just going to cause them to just attack. Waste your attacks there. I'm good with that. We're going to get rid of that. We should be able to do this. Now, we might be able to pull in... How do we want to do this? Draw 2 cards, gain 1 with offer every weakness card in hand. I don't think this is going to work too well. Gets 1. I feel like Rally would help in this instance. Ooh, Eldritch Blast would help too. Let's get rid of Spirit Aspect. Where does this grapple you to? Can we do it? I'm surprised we can't. Really? Okay. I thought for sure we might be able to. We can at least do 6 damage, which is huge. Just trying to see if there's anything else we can do. I'm surprised that we can't grapple. I thought for sure we would have been able to, but maybe not. At least with this, though, gets rid of their defense, pushes them. So now we might be able to actually grapple. Interesting how that worked out. I'd rather not get rid of that card. We get 1 willpower for that. Do we really need the Husk? Probably not. Let's do that. Let's do this and get 4. Grapple will pull you in. Get a combo strike at least. Nice. You are now defenseless. You can't gain defense. 1 more strike. Boom. Break the power. Not quite. Oh, nice. We did get rid of Aberration. Perfect. That's exactly what we were going for. Now we can do this. Get in the Clash. And we're going to get some combo strikes in here. Nice. Nice. Perfect. And we're going to hold on to our heroic ability there. End our turn there. Let's see what it does. Chilled everything. Ooh. Okay. Alright. It keeps messing up where I need to be. We're definitely going to play this. That's huge. I feel like we want to play Walk here for sure. I don't... Well, it's free anyway, so we might as well play it. We're going to march. With any luck, we should... Oh, we're chilled, though. That's right. So really, the only one that can do anything is you. Not going to be able to lunge. We can get in here now. And if we get 2 more abilities, we're not going to be able to use those. So we can do this. Nice. Combo strike. You're going to get a bunch of debuffs. 1... no. That's okay. All attacks deal +1 damage. Combo strikes deal 2. I feel like we might as well load up with some hero abilities because they're weakened. Now's the time to jump on that. End our turn. Let's see what this thing does. It's chilling us again. Gaining 4 willpower. Deals 3 damage. It's going to destroy our fly. Inflict some burning. We're okay with that. How do we want to do this now? We want to advance. Now, can we advance anyone else? No. We might as well get you into combat, Ken. We're going to defend. We are going to... Ooh, if we can get our Dreadfly. So we can't get you close enough to fight. So, we're going to use you for some resourcing here. And then, we're going to get our Dreadfly summoned here. And now with that, we can do a setup. Now, are we weakened? We must be. Interesting. Exposed. What does this one do? 4 to 7. I don't know why, for some reason... we've been weakened, but let's do that. 4, get the combo strikes in. Nice. Offensive stance destroyed. Now we can do melee. Here we go. Boom. You're going to get exposed. Okay. And we're going to end our turn there. We're going to take some burning damage, too. Oh, we got some fatigue and exhaust kicking in here. Frostbolt, 2 damage, pushing us away again, pulling us. Okay. You definitely pride yourself on run tactics. Now, can we get close enough? No, probably not. That's the biggest problem, is this chilled, for sure. Now, let's apply burning, so you're at least going to take 2 damage. Advance 2 gets us a little closer. Can't really do nothing. Would be nice to get close again. I'd rather take the defense. Might as well equip you with the power. It's not great, but it gives us something. We're going to end our turn there. With any luck, you're just going to keep attacking our fly here. 4 strike. Okay. Okay, there we go. So taking some damage. Defend 3. Might as well do that. Show the way. Gets us into combat. We can get you there. Activated everyone else. Perfect. Okay. Now, if we could have... Now, this will deal 4 damage. Nice. This... We went... Boom! Nice. Okay. That boss was interesting. The fact that it would chill you and just keep pushing you away so you couldn't slowly, you know, climb towards her, and then it would just kind of pick you off a little bit. Chip damage. Interesting. Very interesting boss to fight there. We can take all this. I completely forgot to use my other legendary items, so now we're going to definitely be equipping some stuff here. With the level ups here, who do we want to level up? I feel like we should take a look at some of this gear here. Right away, we're going to switch out our Warrior's Metal Hammer with this hammer because it's an upgrade. Boom. Gives us a little bit more stuff to play with. Got some armor here. It's viewed as an upgrade for you just because probably of the class. Yeah, so I'm wondering if maybe defensive stance... Move 3, defend 3, gain 1 willpower, shuffle an exhausted card in. Not bad. I'm going to keep the wax leather armor, actually. Now, what I do want to do is we're going to do our legendary item here. We have glass plating, 5 armor every time you damage an enemy within 3 space, gain 1 defense. Shield wall, a power for 4 resistance. If you would lose defense at the start of your turn, this power loses 1 resilience instead. Interesting. Battle stance, all attacks deal +2 damage on play, defend 4. Impenetrable wall, whenever you gain defense this turn, gain the same amount again, draw a card. Not too shabby, okay. Really good for movement, if we got quite a bit of movements, which we've slowly started to upgrade. Everyone can equip it, so that's good to know. We got Planar Binding Tome, okay. Emulate, a heroic ability, inflict burning 3 on any enemy, then deal 2 magic damage per burning on the target. Wow, okay. Curse, magic attack 3 and inflict defenseless on all targets in the indicated area. Life Siphon, deal 3 unblockable damage to all enemy targets in the indicated area. Draw a card for each target hit. Not a bad spell tome, truth be told. Your burning effects deal 1 extra status damage, okay? And then we have Fury of the Elements. Whenever you inflict any named effects on an enemy within existing named effects, inflict 1 extra damage. We've got Deep Freeze, Lightning Bolt, and Flame Fan. I'm definitely not going to take Fury of the Elements. I don't think that's a great legendary item. Planar Binding Tome, little spicy, little tasty, and it's an upgrade from what we have, for sure. or we could take the shield wall, and I don't hate that ability either. But I think we're going to take the tome, and we'll see what this other one is. And that tome is going to go to our warlord here, because it's going to upgrade her deck right away. As you can see, we only got Spark. Now we can do a lot more damage there, a little more options. See the next legendary item we can take? Oh, the Dauntage Crown, one of my favorite abilities. So the first time your talent triggers each turn, refresh it, head rush, move 4, defend 1 per space move. So hopefully you're getting 4 defense there. Aggression, after you play a move card, deal 2 melee damage to all adjacent enemies. This does not trigger combo strikes. Too bad it doesn't. Still not a bad power to have. Battle Ready, though, is where it's at. Each hero creates 2 cards in hand from a choice of Shiv, Simple Shot, and Guard. Really, really good cards. Shiv is 2 free melee damage, Simple Shot 2 free ranged, and Guard 2 free defense. They're actions, so they don't cost anything. I find it very difficult to find head armor in this game. It seems to be the least thing dropped. We got the Juggernaut here as well. Haven't seen this armor before. The start of your turn, if you have 13 or more cards still in your deck, draw a card. Interesting. Armored Advance, move 2, defend 3, gain 1 willpower, shuffle an exhausted card into your deck. Defensive Stance, defend 2 after performing a melee attack. Last Stand, so we could get a secondary Last Stand into our midst. Again, big fan of the Last Stand. 5 armor, I could see this being very, very effective. And then we've got Sacred Swords here. Your melee attacks deal double damage to defense. Okay, good way to chip away defense. Double Strike, Feint, and Critical Strike. I could see that being very, very helpful and getting rid of Grapple and or Chopped. That is interesting. I like that a lot. What do I want to take? I might take this one, though. I feel like Battle Ready upgraded is really, really good. You don't see a head armor very much. First time you're head, yeah, move 4. I don't know. These are all really, really good. Having another Last Stand, though, I would not complain about that either. Let's close this for a sec, just so we know what we're going to get into. Defensive Stance and Armor Advance. So this would be an upgrade, actually, if we were to do this, because it's the same cards, but we're getting Last Stand. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to equip it to you. Your armor is now crazy, and we have 2 heroes now with Last Stand, right? Should be 2. Do you have Last Stand as well? You have Mamek. Who else has Last Stand? I swear I had a Last Stand in here. No? Am I losing my mind? Heroic. Last Stand. I swear I had another Last Stand in here. No? Bash to the head. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's a good thing I took that then. Oh, it's the Elven. These things. Don't they give me Last Stand? Yeah, so you should have Last Stand as well. Oh, you know what? Maybe you're only allowed 1 per. Okay, hold on a sec. Can we equip the shield to our warlord? We can. Okay, we're going to do this then quickly. Because I don't think you can have 2 Last Stands. Let's see. Yes, that is. Okay, so you can only have 1 copy of each heroic. So that's good to know. I was like, I swear we had another one here. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our warlord here. With any luck, we get something we need. Opening and strike 3, melee attack 3, then all other friendly characters draw a card. Not bad. Single out, range attack 2, then next single. Okay, that's not bad either. I feel like regroup. Grant protected 2 on friendly characters. Probably worth doing more so than inspired. Having 1 defensive, 1 offensive. Not bad. We could also upgrade. March being free, I would not complain about. Move 3, gain 1 willpower, then activate all other. That is really, really good. I think we're going to do that. We're going to upgrade Show the Way. Get 2 more upgrades here. Let's upgrade our Spirit Walker. Do we get a summon? We do. Beast Aspect. All melee attacks deal +2 damage. All friendly summons gain 1 attack damage for every other. Wrath. Melee attack 3 on all enemies within 1 space. Whenever you exert, activate this character. Okay. I feel like we need more power to make you effective. After attack 2 and steal a power card from your target. Prowl. Feral Lunge. Dreadfly. I feel like maybe getting rid of a Feral Lunge. Even that or Adaptable. Doesn't seem to help very much. As an additional cost place card, you must discard your oldest active power after the card's effect. So we need powers All of them are exerts. It's kind of tough. Like, there's only literally 2 spells here. You're a very tough deck to play. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of exert. I don't think so. Maybe that's the play. Move 3, defend 3. We're going to upgrade Prowl. And we'll upgrade our warrior here. With any luck, we can get rid of this wild swing, and I think we're going to take a savage blow here. Just makes sense. Yeah, savage blow, get rid of the wild swing. I'm good with that. The last 2 things we need to get rid of are just these swipes, and then our hero's pretty good. The injured elf is initially wary of your approach, but is able to resist or run away in this terminal state. You ask him for any information on the titan that has already caused so much devastation across Ash. The elf listens carefully and confirms that the figure you saw is not a goddess, rather an abomination created during the cataclysm. Okay. The elf explains that the planner can be rebound to the astral plane through a powerful incantation. Unfortunately, the details of the incantation have been lost to him for several decades, as people were driven here from a surface town where they had previously settled by a colony of ratlings looking to expand. They had to leave many of their possessions behind to avoid bloodshed. Alright, so the next step, track down the Elven Ritual Tome, recommended levels 6 through 7. I think we're already there, so we can probably head right for that main quest. Let's hover over the Planir. Planir is a being of immense power created during the Cataclysm. The sun's fire entering the astral plane caused immersible damage to the realm of souls, and in some cases warped and fused with confused souls to form the Planir. These beings are native to the astral plane, but have been known to manifest in the physical world as immense fiery titans, or Fury Titans, driven by hatred of those who escaped the Cataclysm fires. See the astral plane. The existence of the astral plane, where souls and thought itself manifests, has been long theorized by mystics. Mystics' abilities to affect other minds or otherworldly souls is believed to derive from creating conduits across the plane where distances has no meaning. Though much of this was theory, the Cataclysm and its devastating effect on the astral plane, including creating husks, wandering souls, and the soul scarred, all but confirms its existence. There is a plentiful of lore in this game. It is insane. So let's hover over the spell here, or the main story. The elf introduces himself as Hatar and claims to have been a member of the ruling council of 7 before the events of the Cataclysm. He explains that, to the best of his knowledge, the creatures you describe as Planner was created when the elves created a conduit between the sun and the astral realm, and these people were able to banish one such beast in the years following the Cataclysm. Despite your hunger to hear more, time is pressing and all you really need to know is how to banish or kill such a monster. Tar explains that Planner can be rebound to the astral plane through an incantation performed by a powerful mystic or one of the soul scarred. Unfortunately, the details of the incantation have been lost to him for several decades. These people were driven from a surface town where they had previously settled by a colony of ratlings looking to expand. They had to leave many of their possessions behind to avoid bloodshed. He details a tome that would contain the incantation and directions to the town many days' travel from here. Can only hope the knowledge still exists. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's gladly take all of that. Nice. Ooh, we get a new thing, a torch. Haven't seen that before. I think these are the same. Yeah, so we're going to be able to sell some of this stuff when we get back. You can draw 2 cards, gain 4 willpower. Let's give that right to our warrior here. Nice. Can we not take the food? Oh, we're on our limit of food, which sucks because we're probably going to be resting fairly soon. So it looks like this is the main track down the Elven Ritual Tome. It's interesting. I might explore here just a little bit. Reward 50% health. And surrounded by bulls, you spy something through a crevice between two. I'm going to try this again. Oh, painful gash on your arm. We took damage, but we got something. Stuff I don't really need. But we'll take it. It's loot. Loot is loot. I don't want to get too lost in here. Seems like this might be a passage. Dwarven ruins, battle equipment, food. I feel like we just got to get out of here. I feel like I would like to spend some time in here, but we got a main quest to get to say the least. I'm hoping that we can rest here. We can upgrade some weapons here. We can upgrade our legendary items. Nice. We got a few options here. I feel like we upgrade our last stance again, just because it's so effective. Either that or maybe this. Burning 4. Magic attack and inflict defenseless 2. Deal 5. Ooh. That could also be very, very helpful. Because we've already got one that's upgraded. We've got a Last Stance upgraded. I feel like we take the offensive here. Let's rest and upgrade. Back we go. Break camp. We're only got 1 health down, so I'm not too worried. I feel like we go back out now. I'm going to start exploring. Oh, we're tired again. Let's go to the settlement then. So we can rest. Rest. Move along on our way here. There's some enemies here. I'm hoping I can just kind of walk through them. Why do you want to attack me so badly? Leave me alone. Let's go to this town. Give him 2 supplies for his family. Hire him for 90 obsidian. Local arcanist. We might as well. We got food. New follower. We're starting to get quite a few followers. I really don't think we need them, but I'm taking them anyways. Let's go here. This has not worked out for me. I'm going to do this. And we just took damage. Of course we did. None of those have been working out well for me. But we got some food here. Nice. Not much, though. Let's sell some stuff, probably, because we don't need... Definitely don't need 2 of these. 45. We can buy more food, so we'll do that. Don't need the bone sword anymore. Definitely don't need this. Might need that a little bit later. Don't need that. Don't need that, because those are just downgrades of what we have. We can buy some more food. We're at 9 now, and we have a trapper, so I'm okay with just leaving at that. And what else do we want to get rid of here? We might as well get rid of this too. Good with that. Okay, we're gonna do this. Take the side quest, because these side quests is pretty juicy actually. Let's rest. And we're fully healed. Now the side quest shouldn't take too long. Leave me alone. Don't come near me. Okay. I have never done a hard battle here. I have always just taken more money. Hard battle, complete quest, obsidian. Accept the sources. Oh, so we don't complete the quest if we do this? I'm going to refuse the deal. We're going to fight. I've never done the fight, so I'm curious to see how this works. So a rattling sorcerer and human wardens. Okay, we can do this. Wow, we can get right up and close and personal. But no one else can get there. That doesn't help. Unless we get in position. Ooh, we're kind of pinched there. I don't love that. Blow to the head we're definitely not going to be able to do. It'd be nice to pull you in. I don't think Agile's going to work here for us. What we can do, though... I'm surprised. What? Within 2 spaces. 1, 2... Oh, it's 3. Just barely out of play. I wonder if we go there... That definitely won't let us do anything. But if we go here... Nice, get the combo strike in. That'll work well. Blast them back. And we're not going to need any of this, so let's move you and take the defense. End our turn. I wish we got a little bit more defense for our warrior. A little scared because of the sorcerer there. Okay, we're good there. We can fight this. Okay, there's burning, so we're going to take 2 damage at the end of our turn for sure. Ooh. We're going to play that. And with any luck... Nice. This works out very well. Boom! You're gone. Nice. Okay. How do we want to do this? Can't chop. Get rid of this. It would be nice to get a chop in here. It would be nice to get you close. Let's draw 2 cards. Nice, we get an advance. Do we take out the guard or the sorcerer? I feel like the sorcerer is the biggest threat. Let's go for the sorcerer. Don't need that. Let's get a chop in. Gonna get a combo strike in. Huge. Let's do that. 4 damage each. I'm not gonna need that. I feel like let's just damage you right down. Prepare? I'll take a prepare. We can't gain defense anyways. I feel like we go there. Okay, end our turn. We're gonna take some damage. A little scared you have no defense. Ouch. Ouch. My turn. Okay. Okay, we gotta figure this out here. I definitely... We gotta play stock. Because then we can do feral and get rid of you. Now we can do... I feel like I'm so close to finishing you out. I want you gone. Let's do that. Let's do this. Get 4. 8. Nice. You're done. Goodbye. We can do a melee attack here. Now we can do this as well. Nice. We're all around. Perfecto. We can even get a 4th attack here. Nice. And combo strike. Combo strike. Combo strike. Your shield wall is gone. Stock. Okay. You might as well play it. I don't think it's going to do us much. I am a little scared that we don't have too much defense here, but we'll end our turn. They might be able to kill one of us here. Okay, my turn. Get those combo strikes in. Not forgetting about my followers. I used to do that all the time. If we get a bash to the head in, we win. So, definitely don't need to emulate. Opening strike might... We don't need that. Let's just do this. Boom with the combo strike. We win. Nicely done. And we complete the quest. We're going to get some stuff here, but it's definitely not an upgrade. Repel's not bad. Okay, interesting. We'll take that. We get to level up 1. Who do we want to level up? You. With any luck. What do we give me? Melee attack 2, then draw a power card from your deck or discard pile. I almost want to get Swarm going. Almost. I need another Prowl is what I need. It'd be nice that if you upgraded it, you wouldn't have... What do we want to do here? Feel like... Let's upgrade Adaptable, actually. That's not too shabby. Upgrade our Warlord here. Opening Strike. Could upgrade March, actually. Tenacity, Warning, Caution. Ooh, Caution upgrade would be good, too. Warning instead of an Inspire, I would also take. Free action, get some defense. But then you gotta have to be able to play it. Would almost do an Opening Strike over that. I think it's time we maybe upgrade you a little bit here. Maybe? Could get rid of another Inspired and really go on the defensive build. Because we have Inspired here. Like, Inspire, draw a card. We really, these are redundant. I feel like we get another Caution in here. Okay, with that, we take the cash. And we completed the quest. So I guess the last few times I was not completing the quest. Good to note. We took some damage, but I think we're still in okay shape. Let's go to these grasslands. Happiest spend of the day. Ooh, do we try to get a trait? I feel like we try it. We've got some food. With any luck, come on. Fingers crossed. Spiritual. All cards cost half power this turn. Round it down. Draw a card. On draw, gain weaken. Okay. Not a bad trait to have. We've done that before. It's an okay trait. I don't know if that trait can change or not. Ooh, we're tired. We need to find a village. Epic. 30% injury, health damage. We're just taking the Rattling's pack and moving on. Thank you. Moving on. We're not in a great spot there. Is there a town nearby? Well, we're getting really tired here. We're drained. Yikes. Oh, no. Okay, no, good. We love when we see those charts moving around. We are drained. We need to rest. We don't really have a choice. We'll go over here quickly. Oh, man. Accept the bounty and challenge Obsidian. I don't really want a hard battle right now. We're just going to do this. Yeah, we took a little bit of damage, but we're somewhere we can rest now. We're going to rest twice here. Break camp. Make our way. There is the main quest. Perfect. Through the constant heroism in the face of danger, Jiraiya has become an inspiration to the rest of the party. Nice! You are inspirational. This is a huge boon. A trait in a permanent addition to your hero's core deck that provides a unique bonus or disadvantage. Activate all friendly characters, then draw a card. We will gladly take that just in time for combat here. We're going in with 1 injury, but I'm okay with that. We can live with that. As you approach town, it soon becomes obvious that something is very wrong. Huge crevices crisscross the streets, and entire building sections are missing, collapsed in the depths of the earth. Before long, a voice calls to you from a half-ruined building nearby. Get off the street! You look up and see a Rattling calling down to you from a window. Uh-oh. What's coming at us? What is that? A giant worm. Giant worm's body, giant worm's tail. That is absolutely terrifying that it has additional sections. Why are we weakened? Okay. I guess we're weakened. We're going to advance. I don't know. That's not going to help. Get some defense. Get some defense. Might as well play blocked. Then we can move. Okay. I feel like we're gonna end our turn there. Let's see what this thing does. Oh god. Oh, it came 7 defense. Ooh, it came right for my Spirit Walker, probably knowing that he's already taken some damage and is my weakest one right now. All summons, all things I do not need. Just gonna deal some damage here. We get prepared. Okay. I'll gladly take that and get rid of the Dreadfly. Now, we need to get you close. How do we want to do this? I feel like we definitely don't need Chop now. Brings us into combat. If we could get behind here, we could do a Strike of Cursed. Defenseless 2, that would be huge. This is also huge, though. That's not what I need then. I don't know if it will deal damage to myself or not. I feel like that's the biggest problem with spells in this game. We're going to do this. We're going to take this, get rid of this, move, and then get some defense here. Nice, okay. So it doesn't matter where you attack. It seems to garnish towards the head. Interesting. So if you strike anywhere on here. Okay, cool. I really like how interesting they keep the characters in this game. I've got to give them credit. This is a very good game. Caution would be very, very helpful. So let's play a caution. Now, I think we're still going to do that. Nice. Nice. We're finally dealing some damage. 100 health? Is that how much this thing has? Yikes. This is absolutely terrifying. Can we get curse? Oh, it doesn't work. I'm going to hold on to her. End our turn. Let's see what this thing does. I'm curious to see its damage output. 2. Oh, and inflict weaken. Crap. Okay. Don't love that, because now we can't really do too much. Savage Blow. If we could do... What if we do Perfect Aim with Savage Blow? Nice. Still can do 12 damage. That's huge. No sense doing that. Move 3. Defend 4. We can also do that. Mobilize, defense, weaken. Oof, we got options. We also can do burning because you are not affected. Might as well do this. 10 damage there. We probably could have held off and maybe gotten an achievement trying to get that strike in. I'm okay though. Let's do this. We need to get you... Will this apply to you? Nice. Okay, 3. I still don't know if it did it. Might as well do Prowl. Get some defense. Oh, you have no defense. That is not good. Not good at all. We need to get this in play, and we probably can. Oh, does it only take effect if you hit the body? What? Okay, we gotta redo that then. Emulate is the only play then. At least it's going to take some damage here. Yikes, I really wish you had some defense. I'm scared. I'm absolutely terrified. We might lose it. Okay. Interesting choice there. We'll take it. Might as well do that. Not ready for a last stance yet, but if we do this, we'll inspire. Might as well get inspired. Okay, how do we want to do this? Melee attack 6. Nice. Get those combo strikes going. I feel like this would have helped us earlier. Don't need to worry about chaos. We can do whenever power is played on you, gain 1. If this card is exerted, return it to your hand. Do that. We can do this. We only had one more turn with that. Let's draw 2 cards, see what we get. Pommel Strike and Savage Blows. So if we get rid of this, we can do a Pommel Strike. We're going to get some combo strikes here. And now we get to do Savage Blow for free. Boom. Boom. Nice. Okay. And we might as well get that. Oh, you still have no defense. You have no defense. Oh, this is terrifying. We're going to end our turn. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Oh, my. That was absolutely terrifying. Wow. Holy moly. I wasn't expecting that. We might need to do a last stand here soonish. How do we want to do this now? Don't need that. Let's advance. Let's do that. Get these combo strikes going. We need them. Nice. Defenseless. Can't gain defense. That's huge. You need defense. You need defense. We're going to play last stand. We need one. Just to get some health here. What else do we want to do here? Play a spell. Nice. Okay. Ooh, okay. I feel like that's probably the play. Melee attack, counter strike. I think I get that back. Nice. Adaptable is not a bad power, so that's really what you use to get rid of it. Interesting. We could get a Dreadfly out and get some Cannon Folger in here. I feel like we've been using this, so we need that. Can I apply? Thank you. That's the play. Let's go ahead and get... And I'm hoping that you direct your attack there. Just be cannon folgers. Let's see what it does. What is that? Oh, man. Oh, now it's going to just pinpoint an attack. Yikes. We need to get back in play here. Okay. How do we do this now? This is worth playing because it's free. Set up. I feel like we need... Oh, here we go. Let's boon. And then... Might as well get you here. You here. You here. Set up. Okay. Don't need that. Get some defense. Much needed defense. Oh, hold on. Can you actually... No, we don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. You'll get some defense. I'm okay with this. We're going to end our turn here. Oh, no, we got fatigued. Wide sweep. Oh, no. 5 damage on everything. Defense 7. Okay, we're okay. We're doing okay. We can do a feral lunge now. I really just want that willpower 4, though. Get rid of that. Don't need to march, so we can get rid of that. Dealing a little bit of damage there. This gives me 4 willpower. Wait, is that the Counter-Strike one? Hold on, then. We don't want to get rid of that just yet. 7 damage. I don't know if this will actually do 5 damage or not. Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. Good, good, good. I wasn't sure if it was going to do or not. I don't really think Wing Smash is going to help right now. Okay. Ooh, you need some defense. It's only going to give you 2, though. This gives me 3. I might as well just get rid of the card. I don't know if it's worth exerting yet. Let's just take the defense. End our turn here. Let's see what the enemy does. What does the giant worm do? Uh-oh, it's gearing up for something. Okay, we can live with that. Okay. 6 damage. Oh no, we pushed it. That's not at all what I wanted. I don't know if I hope we can finish it now. Perfect game. Might as well play this. You are far away. I don't know if it will do it. Let's... 4 damage, okay. Did we do it? Yes! Perfect! We completed the boss. There we go. Nice. That was a scary one. 3 bodies, though, to hit on. Interesting. It was kind of creepy how it could kind of overwhelm and encompass you there. We're going to gladly take all of that, level up our warrior right away here. Got another Pommel Strike, Intimidate, Resilience. I'm going to take Resilience and get rid of Adrenaline, just because we don't use it that much. Either that, or we could do a Savage Blow or a Pommel Strike instead of a Swipe. We're going to take a Resilience, I think. It just makes sense. 2 more upgrades. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Warlord. See what we get here. Regroup, Tenacity, Encourage, Single Out. I feel like maybe now we just upgrade one of these. I feel like damage output is something we could probably use a little bit of a buff in. I think we're pretty good for defense. We're going to go offensive here. And I feel like we upgrade Let's upgrade opening strike. I'm good with that. We get one more level up here. Let's upgrade our warrior. We got another measured blow. Perfect. We can get rid of that last... Oh, we got one more swipe here. I'm okay with that. Let's get rid of this swipe at least. All right. With the creature subdued, you go about exploring the ruins of the town, and with the aid of some grateful rattlings and hybrids, you are able to locate the deceased proprietor's vault to search for the tome you seek. Alrighty. So we got a piece of armor for our head, which is good. You never see helmets. And we get a legendary item, so we're going to take that. And we will equip that right away. To move forward, defend 1 per square moved. I feel like that could probably be very helpful for our warrior. Nice. And if we go back to our legendary item, let's see what we get. We get Elven Stalker Chain. Move forward, gain 1 willpower, battle stance, and heightened sense. We've seen that before. Every time you move more than 2 spaces, gain 1 damage for the rest of your turn. Wouldn't be bad to equip to our hero because I feel like we've got her pretty mobile. We have Sito's Tear. Draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. Choose a card to put on top of your deck. All attacks deal +2 damage this turn. Draw a random damage card from your deck or discard. It's an interesting ability. And then we've got Savik's Warbow. Interesting here. Whenever you inflict damage from 4 or more spaces away, also inflict exposed on the target. We got long shot, headshot, and aimed shot. Wow. So aim shot only occurs if we can play a power on ourselves. Headshot is really good for getting rid of enemies, and long shot's really not that bad. I'm thinking that we either take the armor. Let's close this for a sec. None of this is really all that helpful. We could do that, or we could do the Elven Shot and get rid of this. Might be time for that. Maybe that's the play. Get a little bit of diversity in there. Mostly we've been attacking melee-wise, but maybe let's go ahead and take the shot. Oh, sorry, it was my Warlord that I will be replacing that with, which is fine, because then we can give the Cleaver back. Perfect. So let's do this, and we'll give the Cleaver back, even when I be looking at the wrong hero. That worked out very well. We'll take that. Okay. Nice. Back we go. You carefully pack the tome away with no astral entities to test the incantation on. You may as well make a move and learn the incantation as you travel. Confront the Planier. Follow the path of destruction and confront the Planier. Recommended levels 8 through 10. Yikes. Okay. You carefully pack the tome away with no astral entities to test the incantation on you. You may as well make a move. So that's what we have. The remaining townfolk are preparing to leave what is left of their home and look for somewhere more stable to settle, and many of them wish you well on your journey. It's time to track down and confront the Planier. Okay, the Planier. We're gladly going to take all of that for us. Going to heal on that beautifully. Nice. And that is going to conclude this episode. We are now 1 fight away. We are going to confront the Planier and destroy them with any luck. This has been a pretty good playthrough. The most legendary items I've ever had equipped in my decks. For once, I actually feel like the synergies and the decks are doing exceptionally well. But when we continue in the next playthrough, we will go after hopefully completing this section of the quest, and again complete another side quest or main quest line, get an achievement for that, and with any luck unlock another hero and some new content for the game. My name's Cylon. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you're still kicking around, you might as well hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss when we post any new additional content. If you're enjoying the videos, please ensure to like them, comment, share, do all that fun stuff. You guys know the drills. Until next time, you guys all take care of yourselves, and we will catch you on the next playthrough of Trials of Fire.